Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's up, my niggas? How's everyone be enjoying the weekend? So, today we are gonna be looking at our market focusing on GPP, JPY, EU, gold, and DXY. So, starting with GPP, JPY, since as we are already on our GPP, JPY chart, let me take off the drawings. Okay, so so we will go straight to our higher time frame. Excuse me. So we're going to go straight to our higher time frame, which is our monthly time frame. So we're going to start analyzing from the monthly time frame coming down. So on our monthly time frame, as you can see, we have been bullish. We have been in a bullish run. So as you guys can see, we have been bullish. So what do I want to see? I want to see price breaking above this high. As you can see, we have a break with closure, indicating we have more higher prices. So now what we are expecting, a buy. So we come to the weekly, and as you all can see, this is what happened last week. So this is our weekly time frame. So what am I expecting? We had price giving us a soup around here. As you can see, a sweep, a liquidity sweep. After we have this break of structure, I'm gonna mark here. We have price taking out liquidity and closing below. So we have a CRT. So we have this fair value gap, which is internal range liquidity, that I'll be looking at for price to react. So we have this FVG. Let me mark it. So we have FVG that we are looking at price to come all the way down here, collect the liquidity before we start looking at more bullish momentum. So let's go to the daily. Okay, so as you all can see, this is our daily time frame, and of course we have this FVG even on the daily time frame, and this area now will react like liquidity. This area now will be reacting like liquidity. And why would this area react like liquidity? Because anyone who take a buy here, anyone who took a buy from this area, so there are a lot of people who will be looking at this place here. There are a lot of people who will be looking at this order block. That price will come and respect. A lot of people are looking that price will come down, respect this order block before continuing to the upside. But now anyone who buy at this level, anyone who has already bought, like past people, like the swing traders, the one who took their buy here, definitely their stop losses are slipping. Anyone who took a buy, definitely his stop loss will be slipping below here. So we have a lot of pending orders and stop loss at this area. Even the people who are looking to take the present buy, because definitely there are still people who will be looking at the market to come here and then they take the buy to the upside. So there are a lot of stop losses sleeping around this area with a lot of pending orders. So now all of those things now will act as liquidity to give the market momentum to come down, induce people and take this level. So this is where I'm looking at the market for it to start buying. I'm looking at the market to come down, collect all the liquidity slipping down here, the pending orders, the stop loss and everything. Take out this liquidity at this level of this fair value gap. Then we have now the real mark, like the real move now will take place. So definitely I'll be looking at price. Definitely I'm gonna be looking at price at this fair value gap. I'll be looking at price at that FVG. So if you wanna go to the 4 hours time frame, so if you wanna come to the 4 hours time frame, you can see we had a lot of accumulation And all of this accumulation builds, like it build they are building liquidity in the market. So when you see the market accumulating, it's building momentum, it's building liquidity. And directly below it will have a fair value gap from the weekly to the daily to the 4 hours. That's to tell you that's a valid fair value gap, like a valid key level, because it's respecting all the time frame. And if you come to the 1 hour, you are definitely gonna see that same fair value gap. So if you look technically, excuse me, so if you look technically, you're gonna see that fair value gap is literally in all of the various time frames. So what are you expecting? You're expecting more sales all the way down here. So on GPP GPY, we're expecting the market to sell down, collect this liquidity. Then now we have now a push to the upside. So we'll be expecting a sell to the downside. Then now a push to the upside, market structure shift, the soup, and then we'll have the real move. So definitely I'm expecting price all the way to this level. I'll be expecting price all the way to this level. So moving forward, let's go straight to gold. We'll go straight to gold before coming to EU and GU. So on gold we'll be going straight to the weekly time frame. Oh yeah, to the weekly time frame. Let's go straight to the weekly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, what can you see on the weekly time frame? We are bullish. And now gold is one of those pairs that is in a strong bullish run. Like the whole of this year, gold will be buying. I don't see gold. I don't see gold doing any major or any sensitive pullback, but I see a bullish momentum the whole of this year. Even though we'll be having minor pullbacks for internal range liquidities, but I look at gold more on the bullish momentum. So we come straight to the daily, and on the daily time frame, what can you observe here? On the daily, if you observe technically, we have price. We are in a bullish momentum, giving us a higher high. Wait a minute. Okay, so we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and a higher high here. So gold has been giving us highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows. So what am I expecting on gold? Excuse. So what am I expecting on gold? From the look of the chart, I will be looking at buy, because this is a key level. We have this area there like a key level, which is this breaker. 1 minute. Okay, so we have this level now like a key level in the market. But now gold is one of those pairs. If you are someone who have been trading gold and you're very technical when trading, you will discover gold most of the time gold doesn't respect key levels. So gold has taken this fair value gap here. So gold has taken this fair value gap, and you can see a close within the range. It never closed below, telling you gold has already collected liquidity. Okay, let's go to the 4 hours so I can further explain what I mean. Okay, so looking at this area here, looking at this area here, we had this area that was our key level, right? We had this area that was our key level. But now when you look here, you see this a fair value gap that gold has come down and taken. So we have this fair value gap that which is also reacting like an internal range liquidity. So gold has already come all the way and collected that internal range liquidity, which is this fair value gap here. Gold will not be coming to this breaker block here. That was our initial key point. So this was our initial key point that we have here. But now gold will no longer come to this key point because gold has already taken out this liquidity at this fair value gap, and you can see gold closed within the range. Gold never closed below. When you see gold closing within a certain range, if had it been gold had closed below this range, if we could have something like this candle closing below, let me put this a little bit this way. Okay, FJ. Okay, so if we had gold closing with a body down, we could be expecting for a sell. But when you see gold closing within the range, that means gold is telling us that gold is looking for more bullish momentum. Yeah, so we'll be looking for more bullish momentum on gold. So gold is actually reacting on a key level, which is our fair value gap. So going now straight to our hourly time frame. Yeah, so on our hourly time frame now, I'll take this out. Okay, so we're going to work with this fair value gap. So on the 1 hour time frame, as you all can see on our 1 hour time frame, gold has come and taken out this key level. So what are you expecting now? You are expecting now for gold to give you an entry, and definitely I will not lie to you, because gold will not just start buying immediately. Gold will still come down. Gold might probably take this level twice. So when the market opens, you just need to be vigilant, because the market might still come down, tap this level before buying to the upside. Because if you come to the 15 minute, let's go to the 15 minute and see what's happening. Okay, so on the 15 minute, as you all can see, gold came down, took this level, and you see gold is accumulating. So there's a high probability of gold accumulating, coming back to this other block here. You understand? Come back, take out everyone who is buying already before pushing, because there are some people who have already taken their buy at this level and they were holding their trades throughout the weekend. So gold might open, come down, spike down, take out this level before continue a push to the upside. So that's the view I'm seeing on gold, but we're looking at buys. And now for us to go to EU, we need to first of all see what the dollar index is doing. So on DXY, what am I expecting to see on DXY? We go to the weekly. So as you all can see, as you all can see on the weekly time frame on GXY, we have been in a downtrend. Then we have this accumulation here that the market has been accumulating since last year. So but I'm pretty much looking at GXY for a bullish run, because you see we have price breaking this level, coming back to this other block. You see change in the state of delivery here. So I still look at more buys. I'm looking at GXY to buy. If you look, we had this change in the state of delivery here at this key level that I had marked and kept. Price has come down, collected the liquidity here. So on the daily time frame, yeah, so on the daily time frame, we are still in a bullish run. Price has come, taking out this breaker block, push to the upside. So, and definitely if excuse, definitely if DXY is buying, that means we need to be looking at EU to sell. If we are having a buy on DXY, that means we are looking for a sell on EU. And you see we are having higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So the market is pretty much giving us highs and lows stuff. So it's pretty much giving us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows here. So what am I expected to see right now? What am I expected to see? Okay. We have also this key level here, another breaker block, kind of breaker slash other block. See, this is the other block here. This is the other block here. This is the other block. Then this is the breaker block. So I always like to use the both combination. So yeah, we're looking at buys. We're looking at buys on GXY. You see, we're looking at buys on GXY. You can see this big bullish engulfing. So the market might open, spike down, push to the upside, because we have a fair value gap slipping here. We have a little fair value gap. You see, we have this little fair value gap, which is also liquidity. So the market might open, take this fair value gap, they will have pushed to the upside. So at this level here we have this FVG, and pretty much that's what we are looking at, the XY. And let's go to EU. Coming to EU, so on EU we pretty much have the same thing. Let me take off this drawing. Okay, so on EU, let's go to the weekly. I'll see what the weekly got. Yeah, so you see on EU is just the opposite of the XY, the same accumulation and stuff, as you can see. And you can look, we're in a downtrend. So this is where the draw on liquidity is. This draw on liquidity. So if you have this area as a draw on liquidity, that means definitely on your daily time frame, daily time frame, this is a combination of two breaker blocks that makes this key level here. But now I will not use the two because I don't want my chart to be messy though. So I'm just gonna use this breaker block. This area here now becomes a breaker. So I'm gonna use this breaker block as a key level on the 4 hour, on the lower time frame. Let's go to the 4 hours. Okay, so on the 4 hours, I can now like modify my chart, you know. I can do a modification to reduce this thing, you know. Yeah, so this is the breaker block here. That is the breaker block. And what can you observe? When price came down and gave us this break of structure around this area, you saw what price came back, tapping this breaker block here, which is your entry now to sell. So whenever you miss your first move, whenever you miss your first initial entry, because definitely in this move, this is your entry here, you have entry here at this breaker here, you have entry at this breaker block up here, you have entry at this other breaker here. Let me show you guys all of the entries you have. You still have entry at this other breaker here. You see 1, 2, and then number 3 now is this one. Number 3 now is this one. This is number 3. So you have 1, 2, 3 entries. If you miss this one, you can take this one. If you miss this one, you can take this one. So we are looking at sell though. We are looking at sell. We are still looking at sell on EU. So you will definitely still have the market, you know, giving you this pullback. Same thing. See, the similar thing that happened here is gonna happen. This consolidating pullback is gonna give you that consolidating pullback, then sell. So it's just a way to observe the price. Observe the price, but definitely for me, I might be looking at this area here. I might be looking at this area here for price to consolidate and come, because at this level now, the reason why I'm looking at that area, my reasons is because that's a key level. That's the 50%. You see, where you take your Fibonacci, this is your 50%. So I'll be looking at that area because it's slipping between the 50 to 61% key level, which if you use your gang box, as you can see, it's slipping between the premium and the discount. So this box now, at this level of this arrow here, we have the premium and the discount levels. So this area here is where I'll be looking at my key level at that 50% for price to either give me, you know, the pullback and the dump to the downside. So that's what I'm looking on each pair. If you have any question, feel free, ask your question, drop in the comment section. And like, guys, please, at the back, You guys should subscribe on my YouTube channel. Subscribe on my YouTube channel.